Proper PPE is a must. These guys wear a full face respirator. It's about $2 a square foot to blow in insulation into an attic. Welcome back to the series, folks. Let's get right to it. If you like this channel and you like the content, feel free to share it with a friend who's considering an infill housing strategy or building an ADU. It really does help us out if you give us a share and a like and a subscribe. The insulation contractors make the big bucks because they have to go into places that nobody else wants to go. Like up into this attic, we're gonna blow R60 loose fiberglass into the attic space. We're also gonna send these guys underneath the house. They're gonna crawl and put down a 6 mil vapor barrier and R26 encapsulated fiberglass bats inside. We drill these 2-inch holes in every stud bay and then use this rigid line to blow in insulation. Costs us about $2.50 a square foot to do this, but we wanna give our tenants a nice insulated, warm, cozy place. Right now, Trevor and the guys are gonna go under the crawl. We've got about 18 inches of space. They're gonna lay on their back. They'll be under here for a few hours, putting in encapsulated R26 high density fiberglass bats. We're super stoked to have these guys. No job site is complete without a flat tire. Gotta get yourself one of these. These are about $75 for a rolling magnet. It'll save you a lot of time and money and trips to your local tire store. Tristan's out here tying up the loose ends with these downspouts on our gutter boards. It's imperative that we do good drainage across the bottom of all of our drain lines and not use cheap pipe. We use a Schedule 40 PVC, and over time, we're not gonna have any issues with our drain lines breaking. Make sure you follow code in your area to run under concrete. One problem we see in these old houses is bad or no drain lines at all, and then we get sister fractures in the corners of the footings. Over time, those open up, water gets in there and they freeze, and it slowly deteriorates your foundation. Gutters are really important on all builds. Here's a quick difference between DIY and having a professional. Drywall is a great example. We can't even purchase drywall ourselves and hang it cheaper than we can hire a drywall contractor. They move so much volume of sheetrock that their price delivered, installed, taped, textured, and finished is cheaper than we could do ourselves. That's why drywall is one of the 6 subcontractors we recommend you hire out. You guys don't need a gym membership when they kick this much ass every day. It's all about having the right mindset, the right equipment, and the right instruction. Quick tip here when you're bringing the drywall trolley in, build a nice little ramp to protect the threshold. Our friends from American Industrial Door are out today putting in our insulated overhead garage door. That's gonna put a nice touch on this alley access space. Another piece of the relationship business, we've got the father and son duo. Jim and Thomas have been making custom cabinets for us for over a decade. They make all these in Medford, Oregon at Jackson Creek Caseworks. We're not quite ready inside, so we're gonna stash them all here in the garage until the kitchen is ready to put back together. Already we're getting to use this garage. Pretty excited to have a dry space to work, especially in Oregon in the winter. We have all of our appliances and all of our fixtures, all the things that you can find right now at thataduguy.com on our shopping list. They're all stashed here in the garage. We have to also build delays into our plan. You'll hear me talk often about building in failure. Delays are the same thing. We've had the drywall stocked for 3 days now, and bless their hearts, Dave and Jason, Jose and Alex and the boys from Drywall, etc. will be here as soon as they can. I called Dave this morning. He said, dude, you're next on the list. We're just really busy. So when we have these down days, 3 or 4 days without any subcontractors on the job, double down on the administrative side. So many builders, so many developers, so many house flippers that I know really kick ass at building and developing and remodeling, but we're not super good, myself included, at the administrative side. So doing some office work, talking to the city. We took the extra time and money. It took us a few days, but we went in and pulled the permits to put a half bath in this garage. We're gonna put in a vanity and a toilet. We've put so much money into this unit here, this garage space. Even though it won't be living space, it'll be nice to have a toilet out here. We're gonna insulate it and heat that area. So another value add It's turning more into like a shop space, but look for ways to stand out in your market. Try to do what nobody else is doing or do the opposite of what people are doing. That's myself as well. Normally we would take these garages and we would convert them to living space, but in an area like this, close to town in a high density area, we have a lot of tenants that want to rent here, but they need some kind of workspace like the garage that we have here. For every hour I spend on the job, I probably spend a half hour doing planning, working with the surveyor, working with the city, working with the county surveyor. So I'm gonna share more of that when we're done. I'm gonna give you guys all the steps that we use to do this middle housing land division so you can do something similar in your market. We look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thanks for sticking around to the end.